Off the phone.
Boy, did I have trouble getting here, dude.
You had trouble getting here?
I ran into some bathroom troubles on my way here.
Did shit?
Yeah. I went to 3 different Starbucks.
To shit?
Yeah. Because the first 2 were drive-through only.
Really?
Yeah. And then I went to the third one, and they had one of those bathrooms where there's a code. And I'm like, yo, what's the code to the bathroom? And he's like, are you going to buy anything? And I was like...
You are recording? We're ready to go? Yep. Awesome. Welcome to Off the Phone Podcast with your hosts, Darian Irwin, Mikey Biggs, and today's guest, Tre Pack.
What's up?
There he is. All right, go ahead, Tre.
What are we doing?
You're
Podcast,
on.
go ahead.
On what?
Go ahead. You're on the podcast.
You're on
Go ahead.
Off the Phone.
You're live.
You literally told me to show up here, and then I've asked 4 times what this podcast is, and you've told me nothing.
Go ahead, Tre.
Not very professional.
Go ahead.
Can somebody tell me what this podcast is?
No one talk to him.
There's
a
30
nightmare.
people in the room. Nobody say a word to Trey.
All right, Tre, go ahead.
I'm going. I'm asking you.
Studio's $400 an hour. Go ahead.
Would it help if I...
No,
Gave you
it's
some
actually
direction.
making me more nervous.
Oh,
that
okay.
you're-
All right. I'll put that down.
Well, no, keep doing it because I have. What do you want me to go on? Sorry,
Be funny. Go ahead.
dude. I can't be funny.
Go ahead.
on
Entertain me,
stage.
please. Go ahead.
No,
No, go.
I
go.
don't. I
Go
don't
ahead.
think that's what the show is.
Here we go. Tre Pack, everybody.
Well,
Talk about what happened with you and Winston. What was going on with that?
No, don't help him. No. I don't want to hear about Winston. I want you. What we talked about you saying when we came in. Remember?
you called me a Southern fried idiot. That's what we talked about when we came in.
That is
You
true.
said, go ahead. And I said, I've never been here. I don't know where I'm going. And then I said, why would I be leading the pack? And you said, shut up, you Southern fried idiot.
I'm glad you guys made it.
Well,
Yeah, oh, my God.
Well, thanks
Yeah.
for
What
being
about you
here,
having
dude. I
troubles
appreciate
getting
it.
here, dude?
I appreciate it.
He said, be here at noon. If I'm a second late anywhere, Darian will put spaghetti in my car.
And
Speaking of
welcome.
which,
Speaking
talking
of
about our
spaghetti-
topic today,
Holy shit.
pasta.
Trey, you're on.
Trey's favorite thing. I knew that wouldn't take long.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew we'd get there without me saying it. I'm so excited.
Topic of the day.
Yeah, pasta.
And you were just like, all right, Trey will get to pasta.
He'll mention it
in 5
eventually.
minutes, dude.
Yeah.
We'll get to spaghetti or Caesar salad.
The pasta of salads.
Dude, okay, first of all, let's talk about
Dude,
this.
I
Hold
think
on.
it's pasta
What-
salad.
Shut
It's
up,
kinda-
fat ass. Listen, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food ever of all time is a Caesar salad.
Okay,
From
let me
Texas
tell you.
Roadhouse.
Let me tell you why you're wrong.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
you weigh what 600.
I weigh less than you.
You
do.
weigh 800.
I weigh less than you.
You weigh 1,000.
What do you weigh? What do you weigh? And then subtract weight.
Huh?
I weigh less than you do.
I don't think that's true. What do you
It
weigh?
is true. You've weighed in on Kill Tony, and I've weighed in on Kill Tony.
I weigh 365.
That's not. You weighed 425 on Kill Tony.
That scale's wrong. And you
Okay,
know this.
oh, this-
hold on.
all
Was
right,
Sam
all
Hunter,
right.
was Sam Hunter's weight correct?
I don't know.
You
I
think
don't know what he
gained
weighed.
60 pounds in a
I
month. He was
don't
trying
know.
to lose weight.
I don't know what he
All right,
weighs.
it's whatever. It doesn't matter.
Oh, wait.
I weigh anywhere from 4 to 450. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm 4 bills for sure.
Probably fluctuates.
I don't care. I don't even remember why I asked you. The point was to set up something funny, and then instead of going with that like a comedian should, you did the other thing where you just listen. You need to take your ass to an improv class, and you need to learn one thing, which is yes and. That's all you. That will change your whole life is you being able to yes and one time, just once.
All right, dude.
All right. Fucking. Not gonna try and be funny about pasta, and I'm pissed off.
What's
about.
I want to hear more about your favorite food.
Yeah. Anyways, so
I
his
do.
favorite
I'm
food
very interested in this.
is he claims Caesar salad. Now,
Right.
It is no. It's not.
hold on.
It is
Hold on. Now,
my
before
favorite.
we
It's my
freak
thing.
out-
It's my favorite food.
Yeah, go ahead. Go
It is
ahead.
not Caesar salad in its entirety. 'Cause there's
It's half a Caesar salad and 4 steaks.
There's
and
three. There's
64
like
mashed
three
potatoes.
ingredients in a Caesar salad.
no. I mean, I don't love
I only like
every
the
Caesar
anchovies.
salad.
Parmesan cheese.
It is.
Parmesan and croutons, dude. That's what I'm about.
Caesar
Fuck all that
dressing,
lettuce
dude.
and the Caesar dressing, dude.
Eating Caesar salad with a spoon, dude.
I eat Caesar salad with a butter knife
Yeah.
and butter, and it's just toast.
Dude, I butter base my Caesar
Yeah.
salad.
I make my Caesar salad with ground beef,
Can I
lettuce,
get-
tomatoes, pickles, onions, special sauce on a sesame seed bun.
Can I get a Caesar salad with?
That's my Caesar
I want
goddamn salad.
Caesar salad bun on the side.
But let me get 2 buns on the side and nothing else. Thank
Yeah.
Dude, well, hold, never mind.
Don't-
I was gonna say, a chicken sandwich isn't that far from a salad.
Yeah. Well.
It's got a big ass crouton.
The proportions are just all wrong. I'm with
Yeah.
you.
The proportions are well,
Uh-huh,
Well, they're
yeah.
right. in a
proportions
sa-
are
in a
right.
chicken
Yeah.
sandwich. Right,
Yeah,
right.
a burger's kind of like taco salad.
Yeah,
too.
what's ranch but fancy mayonnaise, dude? You know what I mean?
I think
Wow.
Hold on, dude.
Wow.
We might have
Yeah.
just got
Wow.
there.
ranch is kind of
Wow.
trashy mayonnaise, not really fancy mayonnaise, but
What?
I think mayonnaise is
What
more.
is trashier than mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise,
Ranch.
mayo is not trashy. Certain
Yeah.
types of mayo is trashy, but like if you get like
Yeah, you get a fucking aioli or whatever. That's
Yeah,
different.
that's-
but
But
that's
I'm
not
talking about
mayonnaise.
white mayonnaise.
Aiolis.
I'm talking about a mayonnaise
Pesto.
sandwich.
You're talking about mayonnaise, like mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Dude, mayonnaise,
Mayonnaise,
sandwich
we
can
should
use
use
some
mayonnaise.
That's a
mayonnaise.
painter. That's a
Yeah.
different topic.
What?
What?
mayonnaise.
Monet?
There's mayonnaise.
Is there a mayonnaise?
There's Monet and there's
Hey,
mayonnaise.
I'm sorry, I'm not.
Monet's
I'm not real versed on the arts.
I minored
okay?
in art history, dude. No big deal.
Who's mayonnaise?
He's kind of like the shitty Monet. He's kind of
Don't
the
you have a
ranch. He's kind of the
computer?
ranch.
He's
He's
the
kind of the
ranch
ranch
of
of the
Monets.
Monet mayonnaise.
First of all, you
situation.
have a computer in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shut up, Corey.
Yeah.
He's not even doing the research. He's still mic'd up. What the fuck is going on over there? Hey, why don't you cut this thing live instead of waiting fucking... Hey, listen, if you guys are watching this, it is January 1st.
This is episode
There's
19.
no way it
It's
came out this
January
year.
5th,
Yeah.
2020.
Yeah.
Corey's got 7 mics on him.
All the cameras are pointed at
Yeah. Dude, I swear to God.
I hope so.
Dude,
but no.
Caesar salad is your favorite food.
For a Caesar salad from Texas
From yeah,
Roadhouse.
okay, so this isn't just like any
It is
Caesar
it
salad.
Is, yes,
Not any Caesar salad.
Yeah,
this
it's-
is the Caesar
it's
salad.
the
motherfucker.
Caesar salad.
You been there?
Yeah.
You been doing Texas
Texas
Roadhouse?
Roadhouse?
You haven't been with Trey.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
I
that.
haven't-
It's a whole different thing.
Dude, I've been
Please,
to a Texas
Roadhouse is my
Roadhouse.
father. Call me Texas.
Dude, I've been in a Texas Roadhouse in every way, form, or fashion of life. I've been there on acid. I've been there drunk. I've been there high. Yeah, dude.
You've lived every
Yeah,
life.
Darian's like, here's 4 on my birthday this year in Texas. He gives me 4 tabs of acid, and then and then 6 hours later, we're bored. He's like, all right, let's get Winston Shaw to take us to Texas Roadhouse.
Okay, in all fairness, do we not have an incredible time?
It was the best time ever.
Unbelievable.
It was a good
The food
time.
He
was
went
there.
up to go. He went to go to the bathroom at one point, right? And it was his birthday, and I said, "Man, how crazy it would be if Trey had a heart attack while he was in the bathroom." Or no. Winston says, "How crazy would it be if Trey had a heart attack when he was in the bathroom?" And I'm high on acid, and I just go, "Well, then he would have died doing what he loved,
Taking a shit.
shitting in the handicap stall."
But yeah, dude, no, the fucking Caesar salad. It's the best. It is the best food in the world.
What is it about? Why is Texas? What is
Yeah,
it about
what's-
Texas Roadhouse that does it for you?
Yeah, what do they do?
Because you're not even from Texas.
No, well, neither is Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, okay. Where are they from?
Indiana.
Ah,
Okay,
all right.
getting farther
What?
to an explanation. Go ahead. What is it about?
What is, dude? It's
What
just
do they
the
do?
overall atmosphere. You walk in, they got the
Don't
airbrush.
talk to me about atmosphere.
Yeah.
I'm Dr. Atmosphere. I know atmosphere. All right.
Yeah.
The Texas Roadhouse atmosphere is not that great.
It's incredible.
All right.
It's better than great.
All right.
It's great, dude. They got the. You walk in, they
You
got
wait
the.
in line?
They no,
You went-
dude. You wait in line, dude.
Yeah.
I gotta take. I know. I can fucking
Yeah.
I'll get
Yeah.
a table at Texas Roadhouse. Okay. No, dude. They got the airbrush.
Break a table
Fucking.
What?
Dude, they just got the fucking airbrushed Dolly Parton's on the wall. There's always some shitty mural. There's the jukebox. There used to be goddamn peanuts on the floor. They don't even do that and that's so upsetting.
Yeah.
Because it's just it. You know what? It has like
It
lost
does
a
make
little
sense
bit.
that you like peanuts because you do look like an elephant.
That was my
Hey,
favorite part.
you got
was
one.
the peanuts. The peanuts, yeah.
Peanuts on the
Yeah.
floor.
They had them in the barrel, right? And you would throw them just.
Well, yeah,
shells
you
on
would.
the floor?
No, so they had
You
the
didn't
Yeah,
eat
but
the
you don't
peanuts
have
off
to.
the floor.
You
No,
could
you-
just chunk them at the side of the barrel.
Yeah, you could just throw them at your friends,
Yeah.
and they just go on the floor, and then you didn't have to bend over to pick
Yeah.
them up.
Wait, you mean you could pick them out of the barrel and just throw them on the ground?
So
Yeah,
they would give
you
you a
didn't have to eat 'em.
metal.
You
They
could
would give
just
you a
throw 'em.
metal pail.
how do you know so much about this?
That's the only time I've been in Texas Roadhouse is when you could do that, and I was like, well, this is appropriate. Like this is like fitting. You know, I get it.
It's incredible.
Yeah, but you can't do that anymore.
But there's a bunch of places like that. Fucking Longhorn used to be able to do the same thing.
Maybe that's right. I went somewhere where you could just take
That was like a
peanuts and
thing
just
in
throw
like
them on the ground.
the early to mid 2000s.
Restaurants where you can go in.
Well, before the
and take
fucking
food and
before
just-
these guys with the peanut allergies fucking took over.
I know. You have a peanut allergy? Oh, Trey's got some in his pocket, so
Yeah.
that's good.
I never have less than 2 bags of peanuts.
You got a couple
on me.
pocket peanuts in.
I wear peanut deodorant, so
yeah.
that doesn't bother you.
I brush my teeth with peanut butter, so.
Oh. Dude, did you know they make other kinds? Okay. I was gonna say, you know,
do
they-
not. Dude, no
I know
way.
Trey well enough
I
to
know
know.
where he's gonna
I know
go.
that whatever he's about to say, everyone already knows.
It's gonna say nut butter, right?
Yeah,
Like almond
go ahead.
butter.
Go
You're
ahead.
about to tell us about almond
yes,
butter.
they make other kinds of butters. Not like
Why'd you say no? That's exactly what you're about to say.
I can't believe it.
not like fucking
I'm a
churning
genius.
butter. But they make like cookie butter.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't think you churn with butter. I don't think that's how you make
That's
it.
how you make
It's how
butter.
you make butter.
You
You
gonna
fucking
talk to my man?
Yeah.
You know, act like he don't know how to make
laugh
butter.
at me like I'm an idiot and
You
you
know
don't
my
know
man don't know how to make
they
butter.
churn butter.
My man made butter this morning, dude.
Yeah.
What else would they churn? What else do you
Where
churn
does
other
churning
than
come
churning
from?
butter?
I was thinking of peanut butter. You don't churn to make.
I
You
don't
don't,
think they're out there with the pre-makings of cookies, like churning cookie butter.
Cookie butter from Trader Joe's is so good, though.
Had
what
no
are
idea
you
it was
guys
a thing.
talking about?
Have you had the cookie butter?
See,
You know what
not
I'm talking
everybody knew this.
I didn't know about this one. What
I've
do you-
had cookie butter. It may have been from Trader Joe's. I don't know. I don't think I've ever purchased an item from Trader Joe's. I've been inside of one
Yeah, it's a lot.
a couple times. Yeah, I
I mean,
dated.
it's a lot.
Trader Joe's.
I dated
it's just
a girl-
a lot. Like there's not much. The shelves are just like randomly assorted stuff. There's not much organization. Feels scattered.
I don't know.
I completely disagree.
Really?
Yeah.
No, dude. It's like
It's
like the,
so organized.
really.
You know exactly where everything is in a Trader Joe's.
I don't.
No, I think it's like a whole ass grocery
It's a
store.
grocery store. Now listen, you go into a Trader Joe's, meat's in one place, dairy's in the other place, bread's over here, produce is here,
Like a store.
like a fucking
Like a store.
yeah. What are you even talking about?
I've only been in the snack aisle.
Dude, I get it.
Wine is here, like it's perfect.
Yeah.
You know,
It's small. It's got a small feel. Mm-hmm. It's a big corporate store, so
Yeah.
it has every. The problem with you go to a mom and pop thing, they don't have anything you actually need, right?
Yeah.
So what's cool about Trader Joe's is it's corporately evil, but it feels like you're at like a mom and pop.
So it's like
thing.
the ultimate evil because
Oh,
they're
yeah.
yeah.
they're,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
taking
they're
the
making
vibe.
you think
Yeah.
that they're fine and
they're
they're
an
not.
evil corporation.
Yeah.
I think they make most of their money through human trafficking. Now quote me on this.
Human trafficking.
Human
Human-
trafficking.
Human trafficking.
Human trafficking.
Dude, we got to get these humans off the road.
Dude, I don't even want to tell you who I was doing an impression of because it's racist. But
Yeah. Who, man?
Wait, yeah.
Ooh, man.
Hold on.
I love a Trader Joe's. You don't like Trader Joe's? Where do you
I was
shop?
thinking of Whole Foods. I like Trader
Whole
Joe's.
Foods does suck.
Whole Foods suck.
Yeah, well, in Tennessee, we got Kroger. Kroger.
We have Kroger in East Texas.
No one
we
gives
don't
a
have Kroger
fuck.
here.
Dude, Kroger sucks.
I like Kroger.
Kroger sucks. Kroger's a
like-
nightmare. Publix
Yeah.
is the shit.
Kroger is exactly how those places should feel.
Do you know we haven't? You know
it's
we
a
have
step below Walmart, and
Bad?
that's how all those places should
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what we have in Tennessee? We got Food City.
Oh, I remember Food
We have
City.
food that's a Tennessee,
Yeah,
Virginia.
Have you
Remember
met-
Food Lion?
Food Lion was also cool.
Were they owned by Food City? Were they
No,
the
there was a
company?
whole. They were
They were a whole different
bitter
thing.
rivals.
No
Yeah.
shit.
Have you met
They
the
got
Food
Piggly
Mayor?
Wiggly.
You been to Fiesta out here? It's a goddamn party in there, dude. I tell you what.
Fiesta Ritz.
Fajitas in there, bro.
They got mangoes in every style. dude.
Every style of mango. They got
We got-
spicy mangoes.
We
in
got
that bitch,
mangoes
dude.
on meat. We got mangoes on feet. We got mangoes on sheets.
We got mangoes on.
Mangoes on sheets.
Yeah.
That's so good. Fucking Yeah, dude. I ain't been to Fiesta. I've only been in HEB.
I ain't been to Fiesta.
HEB rules.
HEB 's
does
the
rules.
It's fine.
No, it's
Everybody
great.
talks about the HEB
I think it's
sushi.
better than
It's
fine.
fine.
No,
The
it's great.
sushi's
It's the best
okay. I
one.
mean, it's like it's
Sushi's
just,
good.
It's right in the middle.
Those pre-made meals that you just stick in the oven, fucking.
See, I don't have
Well,
a-
HEB, you can also get food, eat it as you walk around, and then not buy it.
Mikey's just all about stealing.
Yeah. Well,
dude.
some grocery stores are easier to steal from than others.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
HEB's very easy to steal from.
Hey, well, not much longer, dude.
What do you? How do you
Shut-
deal with getting caught stealing like in your mid-20s?
I've never been caught.
I know, but if you do, like, how do you?
Well, the
tell-
stakes are getting higher.
Oh god! Right?
Yeah.
for
Yeah, that's why
sure.
he's
I
stealing,
still
dude.
dress the
At
same.
some point, it's like, dude, you're just a grown man.
Exactly.
Stealing from a store.
It doesn't matter how you dress, your face gets
Yeah,
older.
your face gives it away.
You can dress like a child,
You're
your face
28.
gets older. That's right. You can't get caught, dude.
I gotta have
Whatever
the
it
propeller
takes.
Dude, you
on
are
my
kind of
legs.
getting to the point where it's like, if somebody was like, Mikey's 18, I'd be like, nah, I don't think so, dude.
Good.
Nah.
I don't want to.
If you're stealing, though,
mistaken.
you want to look, you want to be able to look as different as possible.
No. You guys are missing the whole point. You want to just not steal.
Well, yeah, but he's gonna steal. He's a fucking.
No, I wanna
he's
steal.
a necro. Fucking the.
No way.
What? The
No way,
fucking-
necrophiliac?
He's a necro. Yeah. Yeah. What?
I swear to God, one time Trey said to me fettuccine sequence. I don't. He to this day he says he was joking. I don't think he was. I think he thought it was the fettuccine
I don't
sequence.
know what the fettuccine sequence actually the real word, but I know it's not fucking fettuccine.
I don't know. I don't know. He does this a lot, and that was the most egregious one. I think he said fettuccine sequence, and I think he meant
That was
it.
the most Alfredo statement you've ever made.
Nice, dude. Unbelievable. Speaking of fettuccine,
So
Yeah, you're a
funny.
fucking pasta.
absolutely.
Got there again.
dude. You're a goddamn
Yeah,
pasta.
you're a fucking.
You're an imposter.
What
Come on, dude.
what does me saying fettuccine sequence have to do with me calling him a necro?
Dude, first of all,
Dude, do you want to know the
We might have to do the whole
Do you know the
episode.
definition of necrophilia? That is
Yeah,
a whole
somebody that
if you're
likes
going
to
to say it,
steal.
just say the whole thing, too.
No,
Because
what
you
you're
keep saying
thinking
just,
of-
it's getting too close.
To what?
The way you're saying it.
What is it? Getting too close to what, Mike?
Yeah. So, a person. The word you're thinking of,
It's kleptomaniac.
kleptomania.
Oh,
Yeah.
same
Yeah.
shit.
Necrophiliac.
That's
the same
the
shit.
one that fucks dead people.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Like a necromancer from D&D.
Yeah. There you go.
I played.
guess.
Yeah, I did a D&D podcast. Don't want
Yeah.
to brag, make anybody feel bad, but
Who'd you do that with?
this is some
Oh, I
guy-
remember this.
some guys in Tennessee.
Oh, okay, all right,
God,
okay.
it's really
Somebody
bad.
here does one.
I'm sure it's better
Listen,
than this one.
it was
Really?
so much fun. I had so much fun.
It's gonna be the longest podcast in the world. Don't those games take like 8 hours?
Yeah, we'd record for like 3 or 4 hours at a time.
Mm-hmm.
The
At a
best part
time.
is we would record on like Sunday afternoon in the fall, and Darian would be like, "Let's get high and go to Twin Peaks," and I'd be like, "I gotta, dude,
Mm-hmm. That sounds
I gotta,
like fun.
yeah." I'd be like, "No, I gotta play
Yeah.
D&D."
Yeah,
Twin
they were the
Peaks
only
is-
restaurant in Knoxville open for like 6 months during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Dude, we ate so much Twin
Dude,
Peaks.
I know.
I saw that. So Hooters and Twin Peaks, those places, their sales, like for a period during the pandemic, went up.
Crazy up.
Yeah,
You know how insane that?
They
the
were the
whole
only-
point
they were
the
of
only
those
thing- most of
places
them were
is to
open.
walk
They
in
were-
and no, even when they were closed, they were still like getting to go from those places. You know, it's insane.
that's insane. That's insane.
Well, everyone's to go went up.
Yeah,
By
well,
like a
but like
lot.
those places should have shut down. Their entire pitch is to walk in and it's
And
like
see the-
it's
yeah.
a kind of a
See
strip
the
show.
club.
You, dude.
Yeah. Huh?
their food, the food at Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks.
is-
Okay, Twin Peaks
is-
food is actually kind of banging.
You're out
Hooters
of
food
your fucking
sucks.
mind. It is. You are out of your fucking mind. You are.
Hooters
That
food
is
sucks.
that is the most insane thing I've ever heard.
You pissed him off. You have no idea the road you're going down and where it leads.
Yeah.
I listen.
No,
He's
trust
gonna
me,
go into
I've
kleptomania,
traversed
dude.
these waters.
Really? Do you think Twin Peaks is better?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared. Nah, Twin Peaks has terrible food.
Yeah.
Twin Peaks is food. Hooters isn't much better, but it is better.
I think
No,
Twin
they
Peaks
both
is
suck.
better. I think they're both.
Twin Peaks,
you know.
I think, is a little better. A little
You're
better.
out of your
and the
fucking
beer's
mind.
colder, and there's more boob.
There is more. Listen, as
The outfits at Twin Peaks are
as
better.
Hooters got like more family friendly. Twin Peaks
What
got
a wild direction to
got
take that
sluttier.
restaurant. Yeah, they went the right direction.
Dude, we've gone to Twin Peaks on labia night where it's just there's just fucking lips hanging out.
What are you talking about? There's a
They have
labia
like
night?
Look how excited.
The hell, dude? That's the
They
thing?
have like lingerie night where it's literally
okay,
just
so it's not.
like I have caught if
All
I'm
right,
like
you're calling lingerie night.
there's a labia
night.
majora
All right.
in my Caesar salad. right
Dude,
now.
all right. You know the vagina so well. Labia major.
I couldn't tell you what part of the vagina that is, but I know it's a thing.
Yeah, you know, dude.
I don't-
Pull the diagram. I know you got a diagram in your pocket.
No, it's from a meme.
Well, today's topic is
Labia
pasta,
majora.
and we've got our resident
pasta
pasta
majora.
expert.
Trey Park, everybody.
Now, I'd show you his credentials on paper, but I don't think we need to.
Yeah.
Trey,
We
go
have
ahead.
his credentials written in pasta on the wall.
You ever write your name in spaghetti, dude? I don't believe you have it.
I used to try to spell it in SpaghettiOs,
Uh-huh.
but I would eat too many of the SpaghettiOs before I had the idea, and then I couldn't ever.
Yeah,
find
you're
the
like,
letters.
oh.
Or
right.
not spaghetti. The ones that got
I know.
the
It's just funny.
Fact number one about pasta. You guys ready?
yeah.
You try to spell my name in SpaghettiOs.
The singular word for spaghetti is spaghetto.
Spaghetto?
Spaghetto.
Oh, damn, I was hoping it was spaghetti.
One spaghetto.
One spaghetto?
Can I have one spaghetto, please?
So is that just a noodle covered in sauce?
I think it doesn't even need to be covered in sauce. It's one
One
noodle
noodle
of
It's just
spaghetti.
It's spaghetto.
But also, let's just call it a noodle. Why do we
Dude,
need that?
It almost sounds like stiletto. It's like,
It
dude, don't
does.
fuck with me. I got a spaghetto on me.
Yeah, but if you had a stiletto, I wouldn't be scared either.
Why? Stilettos it's a dagger, right?
No,
Isn't
a
that-
stiletto is a shoe. Oh, hold on. Maybe
No,
the
wait, I
word.
think-
Maybe the word stiletto. Maybe you're right
I think
about
it's
that.
like it's those the ones that look like little French daggers.
Maybe the word stiletto for the shoe comes from the. You're right.
Yeah,
You are
yeah,
right.
It's that little.
Well, look at Mikey teaching us something, dude.
Yeah,
But
dude.
if you told me you had a
This dude episode
stiletto,
on dagger. I was really into
If you
daggers.
told me
and
you had a
swords.
stiletto,
I'd still,
I thought
I'd
you'd
still
be wearing
assume you were
heels.
walking around with a shoe.
with the heels.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
Also,
Dude,
have
don't
you
fuck
ever
with me. I
been-
got a stiletto on
First
me
of
and I
all,
pull out
have
a
you
pair
been
of
hit
heels.
with? Has a girl ever hit you with a shoe or like a heel?
No,
That shit sucks so bad,
really.
dude. I got the hell beat out of me.
With a shoe?
Yeah, and she like was hitting me with the fucking.
Did you deserve it?
Yeah,
It was his mom.
That's
He was
all right.
8.
It was just
dude. Tammy is not wearing high heels.
She beat the
dude.
shit out of him, dude.
Dude, I got some.
yeah. I was being a bad boy.
I got some stupid ass whoopings growing up. Nah, this girl
Really?
I dated in school.
Mm-hmm.
Beat that. She hit me with. Do you know those commemorative bats, like the little baseball bats?
Yeah.
She beat me with that. She hit me with that till it broke.
You ever
and
watch
then- and then
You ever watch
grabbed her
baseball and get a
heel.
boner?
No, I was not happy. I was not thrilled about the
Trey
situation.
didn't pick up on. He's not in touch with
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
He's kind of retarded.
Dude, no.
No, Trey's not
Yeah,
retarded.
You're not
yeah.
retarded, dude.
That was a great joke, though. I appreciate it. You did it.
Well, I didn't get the joke.
I appreciate
I know
you.
you did. I know you did.
You saying I was turned on by getting hit?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Oh.
Are you?
No,
Do
no.
Are you into that?
No, not really.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, it's tough.
I didn't like getting hit when I was getting hit. That wasn't cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you find out quick whether or not you like it.
Yeah, it was not it.
You don't have to contemplate
No,
whether or not you like being
I
hit.
cheated on her in her hometown with someone she went to high school with.
Damn.
Which I went like out of my way to go to her hometown.
And she beat you with a shoe?
Yeah, and then I went to her place after, and she was like,
Oh
I
my God.
saw you. Like, there's 500 people in this town. You thought I wouldn't see you?
Yeah. All right.
Anyway.
So, spaghetto.
Number 2. Before machinery, pasta was kneaded by foot. Because pasta dough is so tough, workers would walk over large batches of dough to knead it, and a single batch would take a full day's walking to make.
I find that I
think you
need it
just-
with my mouth.
I think you just knee it with your knee. Like
I thought mine was bad.
And then
it
you
accomplishes the same thing.
All right.
Your bad one gave me permission to do a bad
Yeah.
one.
I like that. That's good momentum right there. We could really
No,
spiral.
it's
We could-
literally bad momentum.
We could
We
really
spiral
turn
until
these
someone
stairs into
says-
some escalators, dude.
It's crazy pasta took off with considering how bad it must have tasted. People walking all over. it.
Yeah. How did
They stomp on
you said it
grapes
took
and shit.
a
Get that
day's
funky pasta,
a
dude.
day's worth of walk? Yeah, feet back then.
Dude.
too.
Yeah, dude. Feet back then were not cool.
Feet
either,
back
dude.
then weren't cool.
Yeah,
Dude,
they're not like today. Today's clean.
Today, yeah, with
That's
because
crazy that
feet
you-
today are pretty cool.
You eat pasta with wine and they're stomping on the grapes, so it makes sense that they're stomping on the pasta.
Sir, your whole meal has been walked on.
Yeah, dude.
As long as
Can I
they're
get
not
some
walking
pasta
on
and
the
wine,
fucking
hold the
Caesar salad,
toenails?
I think we'll be fine.
I'm gonna do the baked potato. Can you do me a favor? Just stomp all over it.
Yeah,
Put it
dude.
Dude, that would be bad. Stomp on it until it's mashed potatoes.
Yeah. Well, maybe that was how they made mashed potatoes back
Probably.
then.
I'm gonna just imagine all my food is stepped on now.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
I've been sipping on your food for years.
I believe it.
Yeah. All right. Al dente pasta not only tastes better. That's an opinion. It keeps you full longer.
What's al dente?
So al
Firm
dente.
but tender is the mean. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's why you're here to talk. Go ahead.
No, it's firm but tender is like the actual meaning.
So like more firm than regular.
It's like your pasta shouldn't be squishy. It should have like a bite to it.
Al dente literally means of the tooth. So it's supposed to be kind of hard.
Toothy.
Toothy. Yeah, when you bite into it, it's supposed to
Stick to your tooth.
yeah, and be there's a little hard, not hard in the middle, but more.
Yeah.
hard.
Should have-
Still
you
got a
should be
little
able
bit
to
of a crunch
bite
to it.
into
Yeah,
the
it should not
pasta.
be. It should not just be mush.
Uh-huh.
If you overcook it, it just turns into mush.
Uh-huh.
So al dente pasta is a little tougher.
A little bit more
Take it out a little
firm.
early. Yeah, it's a little firmer.
So you like
and-
squishy pasta?
Do you guys think it tastes
You
better?
said that. Well, no, you.
no, it's firmer. Al dente is firmer. It should not be squishy and fucking
Right, but you
mushy.
said they said al dente is the best way to cook it, and you said that's an opinion.
Well, it says not al dente pasta not only tastes better, it keeps you full longer. Tastes better is subjective.
Yeah.
I agree, it tastes better, but I'm
Oh,
saying
I
I'm
thought you were
saying
saying that you-
I'm reading facts and they're editorializing.
So
the
can you
facts.
order any?
Okay.
If you go to a place and you can order any pasta.
Usually,
al
most
dente?
places cook it al dente.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you're supposed to cook it. I actually don't even know why we even.
That
included
why
that.
there's a yeah. What's
I don't even know
what's-
why we're talking about spaghetti right now.
I know.
Uh-huh.
There's approximately 350 shapes of pasta. Now, what I find interesting is every single one tastes exactly the same.
yeah. Yeah.
is-
I do find that as well.
Pasta is just different
Yeah.
shapes.
I've always wondered that why they.
You have a shit.
I used to do a joke about it.
That's his
Yeah.
bit. I
Right?
forgot all about that joke.
I would just lose my mind on stage and go, it's
Yeah.
just different shapes. It never worked once.
Every-
Not once.
I
Every
like
6
that.
months, Darian will come up with a bit that is just. It's just the worst bit, and he will
It's
not
chaos.
not do
It's
it.
a bit that's just chaos, and I will not stop doing it.
Yeah.
and every time he's like, "Dude, wait 6 months. This will be my clothes."
yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't
And
happen.
what's great is that the plane story that he closes with a lot now was that.
How'd
So
that
why did you
start
tell
out?
this 14-minute story
It
that goes
start out as just a
nowhere?
long story.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Most
Yeah.
of my comedy is bad.
Yeah. Well, hey, look, hey, the three
Yeah.
of us sitting here together, we make one very average comedian.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true.
If we put the best parts of our act together, we could open for. All right, I don't want to be mean. But what's the next fact?
The average Italian eats 60 pounds of pasta per year.
That's rookie numbers.
I know. That's what I was going
Yeah,
to
that's
say.
not that
Americans
crazy.
eat on average 26 pounds per year, and that's only because Trey eats 14 trillion pounds, and that brings up the average overall.
And there's none left for the rest of us.
Yeah, exactly. What's the longest piece of spaghetti you think you could slurp in one go? Do you think you could slurp 14 feet of spaghetto?
Uh-huh.
Could you slurp up a 4-foot spaghetto?
Yeah.
I wonder if we can
Slurp the
custom
circumference.
order
You
long
could
pasta.
Slurp the slurp conference.
That's I could, because I think there's an actual equation there, because it's like how much slurp are you getting per second, or how much length are you getting per second?
we could do this experiment.
Then
Yeah, I'm looking
versus
for custom spaghetti online.
Yeah.
versus well, you could just time together.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, can we? Yeah.
Well, no, we
let's
could just
try
do the
10
math.
feet. Do you think you could slurp a 10-foot noodle?
How long's 10 feet?
Think of a basketball.
longer than me.
That's how tall a basketball
That's
goal
almost.
is.
It's more than. It's not
That's how
quite
high.
two of you.
That's how high a
But
basketball
that ain't
goal
two
is.
of you. I could slurp a whole you for sure. That sounds gay, but I could slurp a whole 6.5
Not again.
foot spaghetti, dude.
Listen, dude, I told you I'm married. You know what I mean? We're just not going down this road again. You know what I mean? It's fine. Cut this out. But you gotta stop flirting with me, dude. It's a problem.
Hey,
It's not cool. It's making me uncomfortable.
Trey's trying to get spaghetti. You know what I'm saying? No, that 10 feet's a basketball goal. So if you had a noodle from a rim to
Can
the
I?
ground,
Okay. Can I let gravity help, or do I gotta pull it?
No,
up
we're
off
not gonna
the ground?
hang it from a basketball. I'm just saying that's how long 10 feet is.
Right, but okay.
No,
But
so
I'm saying
we'll get something for it to lay on. That's not.
Do I have to
gross.
fight gravity with it? Like, do I
Yeah,
have
you got to
pull
slurp
it
it.
up?
Like, yeah, it's gonna be spiraled up on a plate, and you got to sit
But
over the
But
plate.
can I get even with the plate?
Yeah, if you want, whatever strategy.
Dude, that'd be hilarious.
whatever
Prank to pull on
strategy
somebody
you
is to
need
serve them a plate of spaghetti
And
and
it's
then
one
slowly
big
watch
noodle?
them find it's a one piece of pasta.
That would be awesome. They're doing the fork thing.
And
and
it's made of
they just
rubber.
keep
You can't
going.
eat it.
Yeah, and then pick it
It's
up.
made of what?
It's made of rubber. It's got poison in it.
Yeah, it's made of rubber. It just kills them and they
It just
die.
kills them. What a hilarious
Jesus.
prank.
That's funny.
You fucking idiot.
So a typical portion of pasta is only 100 grams.
Nope.
Compare that to a 700-gram portion of pasta out of Olive Garden.
So
Olive
oh
Garden
my
gives
God.
you too much pasta. I'll say that.
Really? Well, that's you take it to go.
What?
Yeah, I
You
don't.
get-
No,
but-
one meal. So in Italy, typically a portion is 100 grams of pasta.
Oh, so that's like so if you go to a restaurant
But
in
if
Italy,
you go to Olive Garden here, they give you 700.
700 grams of pasta.
7 servings.
That's why we 7 times as big as them.
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
hey, when you're here, you're
That's
the
also
size
why
of
we-
a family.
we
When
won
you
the-
here, you eat like a family.
Yeah, when you're
Yeah.
here,
When you're here, your family. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. Wow. You are on the cutting edge
Dude,
of
hey,
whatever you do.
You're riffing backwards, dude. We're saying it, and then you're like,
Yeah, you do have your laugh on
Uh,
the left side.
right. You're saying here's where
Wow.
we started.
Yeah.
Here's my cards.
What?
Doesn't it look like John Heff has his face on backwards?
Yeah.
Cut
He looked
that
like
out.
he took it off. He took it off and then put it back on like that.
He walked off stage.
Sticker that you peeled
Yeah.
off.
He walked
All
off
right,
stage.
all right.
I said, "Bro, why you got a left-handed face?"
Yeah. All right, cut all that.
No, leave that in.
that-
Leave that
John's
in.
fucking
love
great.
John.
We love
John,
John.
we love
He's
John.
getting
Great.
funnier. October 25th is World Pasta Day.
Thank God.
January 4th is National Spaghetti Day.
National spaghetti, like in our nation.
So do you know the difference between national, like if I say October is World Pasta Day, if I say that, and then if I say January 4th is National Spaghetti Day,
yeah, I said what? Like our nation, like our national, or is it
Under God.
why would I be talking about another nation's spaghetti day?
because we're not famous for spaghetti, and you were just talking about another nation being Italy?
Can you back me up on this? This is the type of shit that
Honestly, you guys
are
are kind of. I'm just kind of also confused.
Okay.
Welcome to my world.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll read it again. October 25th is World Pasta Day. Right?
6 days before Halloween.
Perfect.
Getting scary.
January 4th is National Spaghetti Day.
Okay.
Are you guys fucking with me?
No, say it one more.
So October.
Unbelievable.
Dude, I just asked. It's a national holiday for what country? Do you mean our country? Or
Yeah,
did you,
yeah,
okay.
Trey. I mean our country.
All
So
right.
this is American Spaghetti Day. Is January 21st,
I don't know.
and on that day,
This is also the least interesting fact that we have, and we can't get past it.
does Italy have a National Spaghetti Day?
No, they just eat spaghetti there.
There you go.
What'd you say? Every day.
Nice.
Thank you.
Corey, give her one of your mics. All right, next fact.
Most dried pastas are made with only 2 ingredients. Hopes and dreams. No.
Yeah. There you go. Shoes and socks.
I know, it's so stupid.
Dude.
It's so,
Feet and toenails.
Yeah,
dude. You're
feet
nailing
and
it.
pressure.
I know this is not the word, but it's funny to say salmonella and flour. No,
Yeah.
it's semolina flour and water.
Somalian flowers.
You got
Somalian
eggs in there.
pirates and eggs.
What is it?
three
I'm sorry,
ingredients.
it's somalian flour.
Semolina flour and water. That's it. Fresh pasta,
No
egg
eggs?
noodles. Some dry pasta varieties are made with eggs, but the standard dried stuff is nothing more than pasta and flour. Pasta, flour, and water. Yeah.
And you knead it. Knead is like where you. That's where you.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
should do
okay.
that with their feet.
And now they do it with.
I mean, how gross is that?
Yeah. With
I don't think it's that crazy.
They would wash. They would just wash it off.
You're gonna boil the fucking.
I don't think they.
Let me tell you something.
What are they? How do
Hold
they
on, no. I know that like back in the day they used to do it this way. You know what I mean? And that's just how you had to eat because you know what I mean. But if I come to your house,
Hold on,
and
dinner's
you're
almost
making
done.
spaghetti and you're mashing it with your feet, I'm never gonna speak to you again. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
but you drink wine and they stomped on the grapes.
I don't think they do
No,
that
they
anymore.
don't do that with their feet anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
No, bullshit. Because you can go to the fucking wineries and stomp on the grapes with the people. It's like a thing.
Well, yeah.
Google it.
Yeah, it can be done that way.
Look it up, Darian.
Look what? Oh, there's nothing to look up. It can be done that way.
People do it that way.
You think all wine is manufactured that way?
I don't think all wine, but probably the good stuff is stomped on.
Really? So you think great
Yeah.
spaghetti?
You think that's where the good flavors come from?
Yeah.
But they do it with their fucking they feed the sheet through the fucking.
I just
thing.
can't believe that I'm having a hard time conveying that it would be crazy for him to make pasta with his feet. if
For
we
me
came
to
over.
do it, I'm not Italian.
It would.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
It would be funny to walk in somebody's house like, all right, dinner's almost done, and
Yeah.
just stomping in pots and
Stomping on
pans.
Yeah, you're not stomping on fucking meatballs and shit that's already made. You're making it's just the dough.
Yeah, I like to stomp on my spaghetti after I've made it.
Yeah, after
Right.
it's
Well,
done,
that's what he was saying.
Well,
That's
whatever
what
I don't
fucking
finish,
Mikey Biggs was saying.
whatever I don't finish, I just step on it.
Italy produces between 1.7 million and 3.3 million tons of pasta per year. Now, that's a pretty big swing.
Yeah, why? Yeah,
Why one year they make twice as much pasta as the year before?
Different.
Famine.
Something.
Famine?
You think
Yeah,
famine has to do with it?
Pasta famine.
In Italy. In modern day Italy, they have a pasta famine.
No.
Yeah, vacation season.
That wasn't from this year. They could have. They said from year to year. One year they had not so much pasta.
Yeah.
Oh, well, look at
what do you
this.
think was going on that they ate
This
less
is more than
pasta?
any other country and is the equivalent to the weight of over 400,000 elephants, or one tray.
That's on there.
It's what it says.
It's on the internet.
What do you want from me? The most popular brand of fried pasta in Italy is Barilla.
Spell it.
It's Barilla. That's what we have. That's the same stuff we have here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What was the
That's
beginning
what I
of that fact?
It's that's the most popular brand in Italy.
Oh yeah, we do have that here. I want to go back. Why would they eat less? That is a lot less pasta.
It's a weird swing, right?
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
like what's going on with
What's
that?
going on?
Pasta famine.
What do you think's going on in Italy where they don't eat as much pasta? You think maybe those years they eat more pizza?
All right.
That's in my mind.
In
my mind. That's all you eat in Italy is either pasta. You go to restaurants and it's just a menu.
realized-
That
In my
has
mind, I don't know how to
pasta,
make this.
Number one, pasta. Number two, pizza. Which one you want?
Of course.
Do you
number
think
one.
maybe
That's
I think
how
it's
Italy
probably
works
like
in my
one
head.
year everyone's in love, and then like at the end of that year everyone gets upset and Italian at each other, and then that whole year no one goes on dates, so they don't eat pasta.
So well, they're all going on dates by themselves. So
Yes,
it's just
but
it's
that would be
one
the same
serving.
amount of pasta.
No, it's one Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Well, the women aren't eating.
So
They're upset.
They're
The women are
upset.
upset, so they're not eating
Yeah,
pasta.
they're eating
That must
Caesar
be what it
salads.
thank God. So we were
Oh my God.
we were talking about how a chicken sandwich is just
A salad.
a fucked up salad. Yeah.
In Trey's,
Hold on.
everyone. I want everyone to understand. This is why. Listen, and I do this too. This is why we look this way. In our heads, a chicken sandwich
Is a
a salad.
the proportions are off, but it's the same ingredient.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
what is the difference between a chicken bacon ranch sandwich and a Cobb
Yeah,
salad?
tell me that, asshole. What's the difference between a chicken bacon ranch sandwich and a Cobb salad? Go ahead.
Nearly everything.
No, name one thing that's different
Well, one's a sandwich.
other than the proportions.
Yeah. Well, the proportions are kind of everything in food because it's so much bread. The
But it's the
croutons
exact same ingredient.
are a topping.
So the
And a
reason I bring it
sandwich,
up
the bread
is that I think
is the
pizza and
meal.
pasta are essentially the same thing.
Pizza and pasta?
Yeah.
You guys are the croutons of my life.
Yeah.
Bad for me.
You're the cherry tomato in my life,
Oh,
dude.
Throwing it in the trash.
Better with salt and pepper.
All right.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Nothing.
Means
He's just saying
absolute-
words. He has
Yeah.
no idea.
Chicken
what it is
salad's
right
a sandwich.
now. He's wearing a hat with a pizza on it.
Yeah.
You want to go into? You want to go further? Into
I was walking
Dude,
out.
that hat's
ideas?
kind of sick.
No,
It is.
this is-
It's a really good hat.
This
It's
is
such
this
a-
is no.
you doing a hat
so I
thing,
have,
dude?
I'm doing a hat thing.
Are you doing a hat thing?
I'm bringing it back.
Anytime we say hat thing on the podcast, you have to do air horn.
I
Air
said
horns.
it.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
talked about
If
your
you
hat
can make
thing.
that happen. You can do it with your mouth too.
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
just want
8
to.
months from now, when this episode comes out, it better have air horns on.
Yeah. If you can still, if air horns still exist in the distant future when this
Dude, I'm so
releases.
not used to a
Air
podcast.
horns are still a thing. By the time this podcast comes out, they better be on here.
I'm so not used to a podcast being edited. Like every podcast
What
I've
the
ever
fuck
been
are
on,
you
they're just fucking.
You were gonna you're gonna quit 2
Hey,
seconds
actually, you
ago.
know what? Corey has also never heard of a podcast.
You suck, Corey, dude. That's what's up.
No, dude. Even when we did
Welcome to the
audio only
fucking
podcasts,
shit, dude.
I was on a couple podcasts. Even the D&D thing we were talking about earlier. There are 10 episodes of that just never came
Dungeons
out.
and Dicks, dude.
To this day, yeah.
Dragons
And that's kind
Dragons
of
and Digs.
yeah. And then it didn't get put out, and then the network folded. So they were like, "All right, well."
Mm-hmm.
And oh yeah, but dude, we
You
would
should
get done
hear what they were
recording.
saying.
Yeah.
Fuck how it sounded. You should
Yeah,
hear
dude.
the content.
It was very. We had lots of listeners
about
that really
wizards,
liked
dude.
it.
Yeah, wizards and dicks. All right, what do you think the 3 most popular shapes of pasta are?
Long.
Long, short, and
Skinny.
round.
What are
dude.
your
And
favorite?
soft.
What's your favorite pasta?
I like just regular. I don't like the only one I'll answer the reverse of that. The only one I don't like is angel hair pasta. I hate angel hair pasta.
Why?
Yeah,
It's just too.
It's too.
It's what is
too
that?
small.
Yeah, it's too thin. I don't know
Yeah.
what it is.
I agree. I don't hate
it
it.
feels like I'm eat like a. It doesn't feel like I'm eating pasta. It feels like something else.
You know my.
Oh, does it?
Oh, does it?
What does it feel like?
I was doing that to Cam at Vulcan the other day. I don't know why. I kept doing weird things and then telling him about it in a sexy way. Until like the end of the night, he came in and I went, Cam, I took a shit in the trash can. Like, what the fuck? I keep that guy guessing as to whether or not I'm on drugs.
Yeah. Listen. First of all, everyone knows. I don't know the last day I saw you and you weren't high.
That's not true. I'm not high as much as everyone thinks I am.
Yeah,
Just
he's not high
every
right
day.
now.
No, not high at all.
Not yet.
No, unfortunately.
So
So what's your favorite kind of pasta? Mac and cheese?
You talking about
Yeah, Kraft mac and
my
cheese.
favorite dish or
My favorite
my
pasta.
favorite shop?
Just favorite
Like
shape.
shape. That's a
Shop?
shape. I'm gonna
Your
say
favorite
shape.
shop?
I'm gonna say shape.
Chape.
My favorite
Chape.
lasagna
French.
dish is
French for pasta.
bro.
Chape.
I knew this girl in college that I
How
was
does that have anything to
dude,
do?
all right, no, yeah, go, please
Go ahead,
finish.
please.
Do the whole story. Throw in as many details as you
Do
can.
it twice. Rebook this thing.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
there's this girl in college that I hooked up with that would make baked spaghetti in the same way you would make lasagna.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like she would layer it.
Mm-hmm.
That was my favorite pasta dish ever. But lasagna, if we're talking about just like the general idea of it.
Is lasagna considered a pasta?
Yes.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
It's a
I was thinking
noodle.
casserole.
It might be.
Well, it's the
It is.
when you
It's a lasagna
now we're getting
noodle.
into who cares.
Well, yeah,
What's
those
like-
noodles are.
Well,
We're
when you
getting
look at
into who
whenever I
cares.
did the history of pasta, lasagna was one of the first things that always came out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
All
actually
right.
one of the earliest forms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like pasta
That
cake.
makes sense. That it kind of is.
Yeah, I used to do a joke about lasagna just being pasta cake.
It's kind of the shape of a foot, so it would probably be easier.
Oh,
to-
they stomped it down.
Shoes. They
It's
wore
kinda-
lasagnas as shoes.
Yeah, that's where, and that's how shoes
That's
were
my
invented.
favorite shoes as
It's lasagna noodles.
Believe it or not.
Please, one of these facts better be the leading cause of death in Italy.
Oh yeah.
You kids better get off my lasagna. What's the leading cause of death in Italy?
Well, so during COVID, people don't know this, but COVID it was so bad in Italy that it became the second leading cause of all mortality in Italy during
Was pasta?
was COVID during
Okay.
COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Number one was of course choking on a meatball.
That's not the joke.
No, the
real punchline was
when I said
for
number one is, of
2
course,
years.
Number one is, of course, slipping on a pizza.
Yeah, that's one of those jokes that he was doing for 6 months. That was like, this joke makes no sense and it's awful. And then he was like,
That's
I'm
a
gonna
good
make
joke.
this. Now it rips, but it didn't always sound like.
What do you
that.
mean? How could that take any other form?
Oh, I used to have the N-word all in there. It was, it
Right.
was really hard to
Yeah.
tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was practically unrecognizable from what it is now.
The first pasta factory in the U.S. was built in Brooklyn. Jews.
Jews love pasta.
Zurga was founded by a French immigrant in 1848 and is still making pasta today, although it's not in Brooklyn anymore.
The French be eating pasta?
The French?
Do the French?
French cuisine is usually not pasta heavy.
Yeah.
No, French is like duck and fucking
They eat a lot of duck.
filet mignon.
Really?
Those are all French
They eat a lot
words.
of. So there's a lot like very meat based.
Or
Omelette du fromage. That's French.
I hate
Yeah.
duck. What is that? What did you say?
Omelette du
Mirage?
fromage.
What?
Omelette du fromage.
I actually,
Omelette
to be
du
honest with you,
fromage.
cheese. I guess I don't know. I don't
Cheese
know
is
a lot of
French.
because French cuisine usually is associated with fine dining.
Yeah.
So I can tell you all the
Which
fine
I don't
dining stuff.
understand that.
Okay,
Why do they?
Because they.
what's fine about it? It's just okay.
I've never had.
It's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine.
You might as well call it and dining.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be funny. You went to a restaurant. This is fine dining, and you sit down. and You're like, "How's
Eh.
this?" It's okay.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Why don't you understand fine dining?
Why is like French cuisine associated with fine? What is like? What do they just like? Is it the experience? It's that's part of it, right? It's because like the
Yeah, I
experience
think
is
part of
fancy.
it,
it's
yeah,
like
is,
and like
is
presentation
the
and like
thing.
plating.
Yeah,
and like, okay.
yeah.
Are there any
seen
Americanized
Ratatouille.
pasta dishes?
Yeah, bro. Have you ever had?
Oh,
bro,
mac and cheese.
Beef stroganoff.
Mac and cheese.
beef stroganoff is Russian.
Oh, really?
Stroganoff.
Yeah, bud.
What? all
All
right, keep going.
But
Mac- I
yeah,
didn't
I was
think
gonna
about mac and
say, I was gonna
cheese.
say, I'm sure you've had this because I've only had it in Tennessee. But listen, it's the most disgusting white trash thing that I can think of. But my in-laws make it, and I love it. Is fucking chicken spaghetti.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I've eaten so much chicken spaghetti.
Chicken spaghetti
So
is
good.
so good.
I used to, yeah.
So
My
good.
dad's side piece.
But that's still taking
used
an
to make it
Italian
for my
dish.
birthday.
Right, it's an Americanized.
Right, but I'm saying, is there any dish other than mac and cheese that is like, oh, this came from America? That's not an American version. Because like
Salmon
no.
patties, salmon
But the
patties
problem with what you're
ketchup.
talking about is there's nothing in America that is just American.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, even barbecue is what we think of as the most American thing is a German.
hot dogs, hamburgers.
Yeah.
Hamburger is a German word.
Yeah, it's literally a place in
It's literally a place.
Germany.
Remember when we were talking about the Earl of Sandwich?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's an Earl of sandwich.
Yeah, we did a
Well, his
gambling
dad's name was
episode,
Frank,
and
but-
the sandwich was created because the Earl of a place called Sandwich didn't want to leave a gaming table, so they brought him a meal on 2 pieces of bread.
Mm-hmm.
My man had a problem,
Mm-hmm.
and that problem was he was winning.
Dude, you ever
Been there. I've been there.
You just invent a new. You're up so bad, you just invent a new food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done some.
I've seriously considered pissing myself at a table.
Yeah, and people have probably done that.
Oh, it's happened
they-
a lot.
yeah,
it happens all
it-
the time I was joking, but it happens all the time at casinos. They have
Yeah.
to clean up piss from that, mostly at slot machines.
That's even more sad.
We talked about it a little bit on the podcast, but you guys weren't as impressed by it when I brought it up. But
That's
slot
where the
machines
most money-
are the most.
the
What's
biggest
the most money? But it's also the most addictive form that people can't get. It's
Yeah,
the biggest.
because it's just all
Yeah.
constant.
Yeah,
Why sound? Well, that's I don't. We can cut this out if you don't want to speak about it publicly. But that's your vice mostly with gambling is slot machines, is it not? Is that not correct?
What do you mean by well, first we can. I don't care.
Oh,
Right,
I
but
just
the
talking
one
about me
because
being on
I've heard
cocaine.
you talk about literally the things that people talk about with like the lights and the sounds. And you
Oh
just
yeah,
get
but
into it and you just
I'm
can't.
away. Yeah, so
You like the game, like it's like a video game, and
well, so
No,
I also don't play the
more manic than that.
traditional slot,
Mhm.
like the one-armed bandits. I don't fuck with.
uh-huh.
I play.
That's what they're called. That's cool.
That's like an old slang term for them. I play a different type of slot that is more of a card a digital card game is what but it's all fixed.
You like make bets and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I'm also aware, like I'm smart enough to know that like when you hit big on these machines and it fucking goes ba-da-da-da and starts lighting up and going crazy, your brain fucking melts.
Yeah.
And it's designed to do that.
It is 100% designed to do that.
Yeah, it's like money porn.
Yeah. And dude, and that's my problem with gambling is gambling. I know that's not this episode and you just had this episode. My problem with gambling is literally the amount of times that winning money gambling has gotten me out of a bad situation. That now every time I'm starting to get in a bad situation, I will gamble to try to get out of it, and it gets me in worse.
Yeah.
But the half dozen times it's literally pulled me out of being homeless is what makes me go sit back down at a table.
Yeah.
Which is really sad.
True. Yeah, it's a true addiction.
This is interesting. Pasta was originally eaten plain with no sauce or sprinkled with sugar or cinnamon and soft cheese.
That sounds kind of
served
good.
as a dessert. It wasn't until around the 1700s that tomato sauce was added.
What did they used to
sounds
use
pretty
tomato
tasty.
sauce for? What did people used to eat?
Well, I can tell you this: they were eating spaghetti in the 1700s. How far back do you want to go?
Before
The
that, they ate it as a dessert, though.
Yeah.
So
What
they
about
were
the Dark Ages?
I wouldn't have thought they had dessert.
Why?
Just because I feel like you got bigger problems than to be like.
Well,
I
if
need
you're a
sweet
fucking
treat.
king or a queen or
Yeah,
something.
Yeah,
true,
but also
true.
1700s is not. We're not that far. I mean, that's very far.
They were
that's-
still being like. They were still like, oh, you're sick. Let's just get some blood.
right, but
out of
even
you.
in so
They were doing that.
the United
100
States
years
was
ago.
already around, right? It wasn't
the
a, wasn't a
1700s?
country. Yeah, it wasn't a country. Yeah, people lived here.
Yeah.
and even
When did
even based on cuisine.
Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
1492.
Oh, okay. So we had been here for a while.
Right, but so like you
Well,
can go
first
back
of all,
and look.
you know the land was here way before that, right?
I thought he
Yeah,
built. I
but
thought he built it.
Definitely didn't have dessert on it though.
Yeah. They weren't eating back. They definitely weren't.
Yeah, that's what I'm
eating
saying. What
dessert
did
back
native?
then.
I get that they ate
There's
the
no
buffalo
native.
and
I bet
shit,
there's no
but they
Native
didn't-
American desserts.
100% fruit.
Oh, fruit counts.
Yeah, anything
I forget that,
sweet,
dude.
Yeah.
As much of
I forget that fruit.
the old Lord provides, dude.
We should
Yeah,
do a
the Lord does provide.
dude. Get out. We should do a whole episode on dessert.
I'm
You should
down.
come back.
I'm down, dude.
I'm down to do an episode of
I'll
dessert.
be here every
Yeah.
week. dude.
This is the part in the podcast where we just talk about what we should do other episodes on.
Corey-
It's a
Corey-
whole segment.
We're gonna do a whole episode on a whole our topic. One episode is gonna be topics.
Yeah.
All right. On April 1st, 1957, one of the first ever TV April Fool's Day jokes convinced the nation of BBC watchers that spaghetti grew on trees.
Dude.
The facts stated
Listen,
that severe frost inhibited the growth of the pasta, and each strand grew to the exact same length. Go ahead, Trey.
you may have gotten me with that one. Maybe not at 27, but at 22, if you'd been like,
Yeah.
fucking spaghetti grows on trees, dude,
Yeah.
I'd be like, all right.
Were you a much smarter man at 27 than at 26?
Am I much smarter now than I was then?
At 22,
yeah, that's
yeah.
how life works.
Yeah.
You just
But, I
gain
mean, just like, do you think you've made leaps and bounds?
from 22 to now? Yeah, buddy.
All right.
Do you think you could jump all the way off the ground right now?
Yeah. I am more athletic than you are.
I know. I'm just fucking, dude. Your yes and ability. Let me tell you.
Can we get a? Do
It's
you get?
unbelievable.
Are you? How are y'all at basketball?
I'm pretty
I'm
good.
bad. I'm
You're pretty
real
bad?
Yeah,
I'm
I
pretty
have
good.
no interest.
Yeah, you're pretty decent.
Even if I was good, I'd hate it.
Yeah,
Really?
I went and played
Yeah.
with
Just
the
'cause.
comics.
just cause.
You gonna make me say it?
Yeah. All right. All right.
No, I love basketball.
Big fan.
Big fan. All right.
We got more spaghetti facts.
It's spaghetti trees.
What's this do?
Dude, if there was like a Willy Wonka type situation, but with pasta, that would be really cool.
What do you mean?
Like a guy. who
Ooh,
has a
no,
factory.
that's a family. Instead of, it was.
What is it? It's a Family Guy episode. What was it? Instead of chocolate.
No, it was savory stuff.
Is this a Family Guy episode?
Yeah, or something like that. It was instead of sweets, it was savory, and it
Like
was like a gravy.
Savory is like salty, right?
like meats. Meats
Yeah.
are savory.
Yeah.
The world's largest sheet of you'll like this. The world's largest sheet of lasagna on record is 25 meters by 2.5 meters. It was
How big is
created
that?
in
How big is that? Like
You
actually,
need like a visual.
yeah.
Well,
Well,
a meter is what?
convert
like
it to
2.5
fucking real
meter-
measurements.
How many feet is in a meter?
The grand dish needed 2,500 kilograms of pasta, 800 kilograms of mince, 500 liters of tomato sauce, and 400 kilograms of cheese.
None of those words mean anything.
All right. Well, a kilogram is a little bit more than a pound, right? I think
No,
so. Yeah, it's a little bit more than it's like 1.3, 1.4 pounds. Something like that. Three. So there's three. Yeah, so it's about a yard.
So it's a yard.
So it's like 25 yards.
25 yards
it's
of fucking pasta?
a kilogram's
Fourth of a-
more than that. A kilogram's like 2.
No, a kilogram's like 1 point something pounds.
Hold on.
Kilometer
So,
is
okay,
almost
so-
a mile.
Uh,
I know that
1 kilogram is 2.2 pounds.
2.2.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
It's more.
all right. So this.
So,
thing
sorry,
of
so give me
pasta
all those
Was
measurements.
25 meters, so it's basically like a
We're talking about a
quarter-
5,000-pound lasagna.
a quarter of a. The noodles are a quarter of a
Holy
football.
shit.
We're talking about a Volkswagen lasagna.
Dude, I know
No,
Volkswagen
way
weigh 5,000
way
pounds.
bigger than that. It's
Yeah.
This is a quarter of a football field length. It's
Yeah.
25 meters. That's how long each sheet is.
25
think
by,
about-
but it was only 2
But only
meters
two-
long.
So yeah, so think of a fourth. Yeah, but they laid down a bunch of them and made a lasagna out of it. So think of a fourth of a football field in the shape. That was.
It's 4th and 25, dude. I've been there. Dude, I've been there.
You been there
Yeah,
to
dude.
the pasta football field?
I'm just, no, yeah.
You
25
think Jim
meters.
Carrey
dude.
covered that
Do
story?
you think if they played
Little
football,
liar reference? Anybody? All right.
I haven't seen it. If they played football
Oh, no,
in
that's
Europe,
that's Bruce Almighty.
what would you say?
He in Bruce Almighty. It opens. He's a reporter and he's covering the world's largest cookie story.
Yeah, it's how
That's
the
the way
cookie,
the cookie crumbles.
that's the way the cookie
There
crumbles.
you
That's a
go.
good movie.
There we go. That's the way the lasagna
Do you think if
stacks.
they played football in Europe,
Is
they
why
would
I
do
wanted-
it?
is
I
why
mean, we
brought
went
that up.
such a long way for
That's
that.
all I wanted to say.
Wow.
Yeah, but anyway, sorry. What?
Do you think if they played football in Europe, they would do it? They would
They
have
do.
meter instead of yards.
Instead of yards, I think there is European American football.
The fuck did you just say?
I
to
think they
me?
have leagues where they.
No,
play
the NFL will
American
go over
football.
there and play, but they still got yard lines.
No, but I know, but I.
Do you think they're as confused as we are? Because like when
No,
you say
no,
meters,
actually,
my
think-
brain
I
shuts
think
off.
on average, they're probably a lot less confused than we are. I think we accomplish confusion at a much higher.
Hold on,
Hold on, doctor. Pasta has been scientifically proven to make you happier. According to scientists, the carbohydrates in pasta increase the production of serotonin.
That's
This is a
awesome.
neurotransmitter which is believed to heighten the feeling of happiness. Trey, go ahead about this.
Yeah, but you use serotonin differently than the rest of us.
What do you mean?
What do
You
you mean?
use your serotonin for evil.
What are you talking about?
I do believe pasta makes you happier, but your happiness is different than the rest of ours.
All right, well, this is just in a personal attack on me. That has nothing to do with this
Bro,
fact whatsoever.
when have you ever
You're
not
just-
had a personal attack on me?
What do you want?
Everything.
I'm just trying to tell you about pasta right now.
Right.
You're bringing other shit up.
You said, "Hold
about
on,
that?
doctor."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because it'd be a funny
Is that
thing to
where
say
you
to my
got-
doctor.
Is that where you got? Is that why this rift happened? Because he called you doctor sarcastically?
I wasn't calling you doctor.
No, but I was just saying for him personally, he doesn't experience happiness, is what I was
Oh
saying.
my God!
So you can eat all the fucking pot. We can take you to 2 Olive Gardens, buddy. You're not gonna be happy about
oh
it.
my God, dude!
Yeah, what a dick,
That's
dude.
your best friend.
Last time
I
you were on
know.
this
I love,
fucking
dude. I love
podcast.
this guy so much.
Yeah.
He's
I
just
hate
so
you, dude.
unhappy.
Yeah.
Fuck you. You know what? This is the happiest I've ever been in my life. You know why? Because you're not in it anymore. How about that?
Yeah. You're banned.
You want to go there? We can go there, dude.
You're banned from the pod, dude.
You're just gonna edit me out.
Look out for pizza on your way back to the car.
You don't throw a piece of pizza at me.
You
dude.
might slip.
Dude, that's
I'm gonna plant some pieces of pizza in the creek.
When cooking pasta, a good way to test whether it is cooked is to take a piece of it and throw it at the wall.
yeah. If it sticks, it's
If
done.
it
What if you
disappears,
tested pizza
it's
like
magic.
that? Would you say if it disappears, what?
It's magic.
if it disappears, the wall is
magician,
hungry.
dude.
These are magical beans, dude.
It's magic
I wish we
reindeer
tested
corn.
pizza like that. I don't know if this pizza's done.
My favorite videos ever on the internet is at a Red Sox game. Some dude
The
just
pizza-
chucks a
the
piece of pizza at
Pizzagate,
another
dude.
guy,
Yeah.
and the commentators spend 20 minutes analyzing.
Listeners,
it.
go Google Pizzagate, and you'll see what he's talking about.
It's such a funny baseball.
Mhm.
That's so baseball. Is that whole clip? It's
Yeah.
just that's the game of baseball.
Yeah.
This is a
It's
guy
these
throwing
two
a piece
guys.
of pizza.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
guy getting thrown out of the ballpark, Fucking
Out of the
Bar
what?
pack.
Out of the what?
Out of the
Threw me
bar
out of the
pack.
bar pack. Some guy threw
Never got
fucking
allowed
pizza at me.
Yeah, getting thrown out of the bar park, going home,
Yeah.
watch the
Fucking
Departed.
pizza.
Some
Pizza
fucking
at him,
idiot
dude.
threw pizza at me. Threw me
Dude,
out of the bar
unbelievable.
pack.
Pizza, pizza.
And then he's
Yeah.
pissed off, and they go, they clip him. They go, he's the Pepsi fan of the game. And
Yeah, they made him the Pepsi fan again.
Unbelievable.
Here
All
comes
right.
pizza. That's the part where the
Here comes the
commentator goes,
pizza.
yeah.
Here comes the pizza.
Here comes pizza.
They're
Just looking
circling
at my
it
teleprompter
like John
on me.
Madden.
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, exactly.
Breaking it down for
Slow
3
it down right
innings.
here.
Dude.
That's how boring baseball is.
Yeah. But that's what makes baseball cool. Like it's
If I
like
see it, exactly. That's
Yeah.
exactly what it is.
Yeah.
You're right. It's only happening because it's the 7th inning.
Yeah.
It's a fucking blowout
it's
of
one,
a doubleheader.
It's one of 3,000 games that happens
Exactly.
all year.
Exactly. So now, thank God this dude threw some pizza because we got 4 segments to talk
Here
about.
comes the pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
Baseball. That's
I'd
why
be
I
pretty
think
pissed off too if somebody fired a pepperoni pizza at me.
baseball's the best sport, dude. That's why it got made America's pastime.
I want to do
'Cause
a.
it's
Let's do an
genuinely
episode.
most sports aren't pastime.
That's true. That is
Baseball's
true.
a pastime.
Well, also the cool that's where the term inside baseball comes from. Is like there's so many
little shit
weird
that happens.
inside
So many little things,
rules
yeah.
and fucking weird games. Dugout pranks are like watching.
throughout the year, you form a whole lane. Like if you're in the dugout,
Yeah.
you end up having your own language by the end of a season.
We should do a whole episode on just dugout pranks.
Oh, I'd love to. I have plenty of
Dude,
stories.
Yes,
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
do
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you played ball, dude.
Yeah.
I love the little things are really fun, like the dude that you score your first home run in the majors and everybody leaves the dugout. What is happening? Stop.
real.
Like to celebrate it for you.
Yeah, they'll
Yeah.
anti-celebrate.
They do that at every.
That stuff's so
level.
cool.
Or like if like somebody on the team hits a home run that usually like that is like a weaker guy, and all of a sudden
Yeah.
he just parks one, everybody goes insane clinically. Like
Yeah.
just and it doesn't matter. You could be down.
It's like when
10.
Derek Dimple has a good roast.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it's like an extra.
When he
We-
said
we
cold
got
pussy
there.
at the
yeah,
roast.
yeah, exactly.
Everybody was
exactly. yeah.
Hey, how can you not be romantic about the game? You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
The game.
You ever watch Moneyball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel like you feel like you don't understand what he just said.
I missed it, and then he said Moneyball, and I remembered it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
I was thinking, because when you said it, my head
Alright.
went to Derek Dimple saying cold pussy. That just stuck for a second. I couldn't that's all I could think about.
Ain't nothing worse than cold pussy, dude.
Yeah. That is funny.
Only thing worse than cold pussy is cold pasta. Any more facts?
Oh, that's true. Cold pasta.
Cold
does
pasta
suck.
is gross. It's homogenous.
Dude, one time, I'm not gonna name which comic it is. It was Connor Larson, but
There's nobody else knows who that is.
He fucking. We went and got pho, and I learned this about him, and it's the most disgusting thing I've known about anybody ever. And I love Connor to death.
Yeah,
but he
super
eats,
great, super funny comic.
He eats pho cold.
Oh,
I thought that was an option.
All right.
Isn't that what they asked?
Well, there's an option for us to not be friends. How about that?
Yeah.
What, but it's so fatty, wouldn't it?
Exactly. He's got all the congealed bullshit or whatever, all down the hatch. It's the craziest shit I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Think about that next time.
Connor-
Next time you're talking to him, I want you to think about that.
Oh, that make yeah. I mean, he also is comedian Marfans.
Yeah, that's true.
He's
Comedian barf hands?
Marfan. He's just got real long like
Ah.
limbs and shit.
Comedian barf hands. That's what I thought you said.
Anyways, good pod. I
Good
think
pod.
we learned a lot.
Yeah.
And
I don't think anybody learned anything.
really, I learned some stuff.
I learned some stuff, dude.
Yeah. You're
And,
negative,
and
dude.
next time you come
Negative
in, we're going to
Nancy.
have a 10-foot piece of spaghetto
Let me see that.
ready for you.
Oh, that's a good idea. Can I see that though?
You would like to?
Yeah, I'd like to close this out. We're gonna close out the same way every day. We're gonna shut this thing and go.
Goodbye.
I almost said the N word.
Everybody, goodbye. What if you didn't know that you had been hypnotized to say to scream the N word,
Oh my God.
and then somebody
You're
accidentally
talking about my worst nightmare?
yeah, and you didn't know
Yeah,
that.
welcome to window into Mikey's fucking head,
Yeah,
dude. Jesus Christ.
Mikey's trying to think of how to.
Mikey thinks this has already happened to him, and
Yeah.
he just wants to be able to apologize.
You
for it
took
later.
me there. That's you did the thing, and it made me think.
You
of that.
said it. You said
yeah,
it first.
Well, you're driving the car.
This
I'm
is
just
a
looking
guy-
out the window.
this
Hey,
is-
telling
Mikey,
you what
Mikey,
I
when I
see.
do this, does this make you feel like saying anything?
Yeah. All right. You said you closed it, and you were like, you basically said
This
that
is
makes
the-
Hasta